What's up, everybody? It's your boy over here, Mortal Killer. So yeah, guys, so we're gonna watch a video called Top 11 Videos Skeptics Can't Explain, which is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, it's basically people who doesn't really believe the creepy stuff. Like, they're basically having trouble to explain in a logical way, I guess you could say. So this sounds like a pretty interesting thing. It only came out about a week ago. Remember that meme? Okay, never mind. So yeah, and I'm back, I guess, and we'll see how this does. We'll see how the video does. Everything. Without further ado, let's go.
Some people say these videos are real and others don't. All I know is that when I read the comments, even the skeptics couldn't explain what happened. That means it's now up to us to decide. Number 11. This video takes place somewhere in the South American country of Chile during the middle of a street race. A number of cars rush past and soon an animal randomly materializes without making so much as a sound. Watch again in slow motion, and it really does appear as though the dog steps out of an invisible portal. You can see its front half emerge first, followed by the torso and back legs. Then again, the blurred edges around the dog's body does look like it could be made through editing. I am not an expert in video editing though by any means. So let me know if you think this is real or CGI and how you could tell the difference. Number 10. This live television news report catches a strange change in the reporter's face that has been causing a major online debate ever since. Watch their eyes closely or you might miss it.
Forces and protecting the population and minimizing civilian casualties have long been a cornerstone of the counterinsurgency doctrine.
Somehow the reporter's eyes change from dark brown to a much brighter color with completely white irises. Large dark rings appear under her eyes as well. A growing number of people claim this is a demonic possession. I think the most obvious answer is a simple camera glitch, but even after thousands of views since 2010, no skeptic has fully been able to specifically explain what caused the broadcast error. Until then, the skeptics can't fully explain this video. Number 9. This Colombian video from 2008 is apparently the last footage taken by 4 men that disappeared, found inside an abandoned car.
What are we missing in the dark? Like in the middle of the night, looks pretty dark as balls out there. And it's like, you know what? I would never do that. Like, you know, going outside, middle of the night, you know, a bunch of weird stuff be happening. And, yeah, and this seems these 4 guys, since it's their last video or something, I'm guessing they're either missing, like captured, or they're dead. Either of those two.
The footage shows the men driving towards a strange person dressed in all white, possibly a wedding dress.
Arranca. No, despacio, hágale despacio.
They slowly approach the person and attempt to drive around them, and that's where the video ends. What happens next is a complete mystery, since this was the only footage found. Skeptics have been unable to debunk this video or find the whereabouts of the disappeared men that were mentioned. It appears whoever was standing on the road that night will remain a mystery.
I don't know why, but it looks kind of like a guy at the same time, but yeah. But since that's the last video they ever did, they probably just, I don't know, something happened to them, I guess. I mean, I don't know, it looks more like a ghost though. You know, usually ghosts with wedding dresses tend to be more like just there. You just see them, they don't really do much to you. They just kind of scare you, I guess you could say. Yeah. That's it.
Number 8. Lori Lee Craig and her husband have a bad feeling about a mysterious handprint on their wall that neither one of them can explain.
Okay, because it's like you can't see it, and then suddenly it's there. And there's no way.
As you can hear in the background, their child has been crying all day, but there's nothing normal about this behavior at all.
Kids always see stuff, just like animals. I think all animals can see stuff. I might be wrong. But yeah, if a kid's crying and you just see this weird stuff happening, it's most likely gonna be a ghost. This guy, you know, I do believe in ghosts. I do believe I've seen. You already know my reactions. I've seen a bunch of videos like this, like these. It's just gonna. It's like enough for me to be like, yeah, it's gotta be there. You know, it's gotta be something there.
Listen for yourself.
Stairs. Can you move up a little bit? So even if you stood on the stairs, because there's a handprint, you can't reach it.
The two worried parents walk around the house to see if they can find what's wrong. That's when they notice this strange handprint above their child in an impossible to reach corner of the stairway.
This thing is 6 feet above the stairway.
I wasn't sure what to make of this video until I kept hearing the shrieks of this poor little girl. No skeptic can explain these cries of pure terror. It sounds like the spirit is still in front of her doing who knows what. Number 7. This clip was supposedly taken from live television after a spat of bad weather left these neighborhood homes destroyed. Among the wreckage, you can see a man in a green shirt turn towards the ruins of his house and then fade away.
Hopefully, they either were in a safe spot or away from their homes, and they have this.
Ah, I can't believe this. An ad! Okay, guys, we're back. Bah.
If this video really was taken from a live television broadcast, then there should have been no way for this to happen. I really wish we could have seen this person's full room to provide that they were recording their screen live. Number 6. This video is said to originate from within the woods of Conclaim, Canada. A group of workers are filming an outdoor job site when a gigantic unseen threat rocks them from above. I guess I'm a bit skeptical here, because the birds continue to chirp during and after the noise. I would think that a scream loud enough to shake the camera would send all nearby birds flying away because of the intense vibrations. Still, the scream sounds like it's real and coming from all over. If it was a fake, then it wouldn't make sense to have such good sound editing equipment while using a low-resolution camera. The comments section of this video proposes everything from aliens to lost souls, but if this is an amateur production, then even the skeptics have yet to show an original source. Number 5. Behind this bed, there used to be a door. Look closely to the left of the lamp here and you'll see the outline where it was painted over. There's just one problem. Apparently something on the other side doesn't understand that this is no longer a passageway. The knocking sounds polite yet urgent, definitely human. It really does sound like someone who believes that they belong in this room and expects to be let in at any moment.
I'll be like, no, you're gonna get out of here because...
It seems like her problem is not going to go away on its own anytime soon. I really wouldn't want to see what's inside of that wall, but it might be the only way to end the problem for good, or maybe make it way worse. Number 4. A YouTuber named Gothboy Prince is playing with a Ouija board.
I will never play a Ouija board because a bunch of stuff happens. It could be just normal stuff, like just normal ghost stuff, or it's just gonna be something where like you get possessed or get choked or something. I don't know. I don't need any of that. That's just negativity all around the premises. So this person's he's clucking up.
That refuses to cooperate with the camera. Apparently the pointer moves on its own, but only when he's not recording.
Hello?
Knocking on the Ouija board isn't the only way he shows disrespect. He tries to badmouth the spirit into moving the pointer on camera for proof.
I think you're a coward. That's what I think it is. I think you're nothing but a...
I won't be surprised if this is the last video of this guy or he died, because you do not want to, you know, talk smack to spirits or something like that, because they're gonna do something to you. It's just making it worse. It's not really making it any better. Jesus Christ, my words are kind of bad today.
Coward.
Less than 10 seconds later, he gets a silent reply.
It's moving.
At one point, goth boy Prince hears a noise and looks up. You can see that he's sitting in bed with the Ouija board on his lap. There's absolutely no room for anyone to be controlling the pointer with a magnet from underneath.
Goth boy Prince. I know someone else that's called Prince. I think you guess who that is. The people that actually know. Prince. Prince. What a fool he is.
So that explanation is out. You can also see that he is alone and no one is in front of him pulling a string.
Whoa.
As if all of this weren't already bizarre enough.
You see this?
Nah, ah! Again. Boom.
The pointer moves too frequently and in too many different directions to be done with a string, which by the way would be clearly visible from this close of a distance away. Even paranormal skeptics can't explain how this pointer was able to move with no one nearby. But if you think you can, I would really like to hear the real reason.
Nope.
Number 3. For over 30 years, a woman named Stella Lansing had visions beyond her explanation. She was surprised to find these strange occurrences could be recorded and shared with others through basic camera equipment, like this transparent man with a long face and beard, or these men standing closely together, the third of which looks certainly off. People began to doubt her as her popularity spread. So to satisfy her skeptics, Stella began recording with as many different types of cameras as she could find, and things just became weirder from there. This voice, for example, was supposedly recorded using an 8mm camera that could not detect sound. Also, keep in mind that this was decades ago before video editing equipment was available to the public, which is why I think this is probably real. After a while, she began to record strange rectangular disc-like shapes around everyday objects like airplanes. Experts at the time were unable to explain how some of these shapes appeared to literally move between the frames of film themselves in a way that is not technologically possible. Only major movie studios would be able to do something like this, and even then it wouldn't look the same. And when you zoom in these strange shapes, you can see they actually appear to be tiny floating aircrafts of some kind. Let me know if you can see what I'm talking about, and more importantly, if you believe what Stella claimed to have regularly seen. Number 2, the world is filled with lost radio signals from long ago. One of these many mystery stations was this broadcast from East Germany that started in the 1970s. We still don't know what it was, only that it sounded like it could drive a person to madness if they listened for long enough. Every so often, the overwhelming wall of noise would give way to a group of men singing in twisted voices. Maybe it's just me, but this almost sounds like some kind of ancient ritual or chant. The broadcast abruptly stopped in 1990 after about 20 years. Give me your best guess as to what this broadcast was used for. Because I haven't the slightest clue. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. My new music video Stranger was recently released. Could I get your honest opinion on whether it's good or bad? Tap the circle icon in the top right corner. Then tap my music video to watch it. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way you'll be notified of the new videos I upload every Thursday and Saturday. Number 1.
Every day.
Sheesh. Chills is really trying to get the money with the whole ad stuff. But alright, we're back. So, number 1!
A YouTuber named Matthew Van Hughes is enjoying nature when he hears a loud voice of someone who apparently isn't. Listen to this part and tell me if you can literally hear the word help being said, because I think I can.
Help. Sounds like a woman.
The sound quiets down and then switches over to something far less human. Skeptics think that this is some kind of wild animal, but I think I can hear English being spoken here, but I can't tell what. Maybe the words "don't take me." Let me know what you hear. When he gets to the bottom off the cliff, nothing is there. Matthew waits for an hour and doesn't hear anything else, so he leaves whatever it was to take their final breaths. All of the creatures on this list look or sound like they could be not human. Our job is to analyze these videos and decide who had the real encounters.
Creatures, man, creatures. Okay, well, this is the end of the video. It's been pretty good. Some scary stuff, not too like that, but and my cousins are not screaming like maniacs. They probably got possessed. Hopefully not. But yeah, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And please leave a like, comment, share, and don't subscribe. And I guess I'm back. It's first actual video in a while, except the last one. But okay, well, whatever. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. That was such a long time, so I might be bad.